Let's get racing in Shanghai underway. Welcome to Sprint Day for the greatest one-make championship on the planet. Formula 2 is all set and ready for another race. 10 races to go in this championship. 5 sprints, 5 feature races. It all starts right here, right now for Sir Harrison McLaren. And note, if they want to bring a very late, unexpected title charge to our championship leader, who starts last today, Jaden. We take a look at the circuit, plenty of overtaking opportunities, which we'll hopefully be seeing throughout this race. The opening to the lap, where their field will be heading onto the formation lap in about a minute's time. Lots of action though. When we do get racing, we can get around the outside to the inside line. Well, it's Formula 2 and it's China. Plenty of overtaking opportunities. Turn number 6. Who is feeling Daniel Ricciardo late on the brakes? Or if we're going to use this series as an example, Kushmani. We've got a very long straight, a hard braking zone, and another overtaking opportunity, but also a contact risk. Verstappen showed you that when he got a bit impatient and sent one to the inside. Well, it is a sunny day. What a contrast to what we had in Le Mans a while ago, a few weeks ago, where we had a very gloomy, thunderstormy, wet Le Mans. Now, welcome to the sunny skies of Shanghai, where in the commentary box, my name is Omi, delighted to be back with you for the single greatest one-make championship on the planet as we get ready to go sprinting. And onto the formation lap goes. Note, here he is. So we'll set the laps as well to 14. For this one, one will be counted as in the formation lap, so I'll just need to reset stats as well quickly for these drivers as they make their way round on this circuit. And we're getting all set and ready for what should be a very thrilling Formula 2 sprint race contest as well. And it could go a long way in deciding the championship. It really could go a long way in deciding the championship as well. If Jaden is able to continue winning, then it's basically just fully taking it away from Harrison. It's fully taking away from Note. But we've seen wilder things in Formula 2. So, if Jaden was to lose this title, then while it may be a huge shock, it is Formula 2 at the end of the day, where anything is definitely possible. And that is absolutely the case, especially around a circuit like this. The field go round. On the formation lap as well. So they make their way through. So running you through the grid then, we've got Note who starts on pole position. Logo will start on the front row alongside. Sir Harrison McLaren, second in the standings after last week, is going to be starting in third, 69 points of the championship lead. Bella is behind in P4, and then it is Jaden, the championship leader, as I mentioned, with a 69-point gap to Sir Harrison McLaren, who brought the gap down yesterday by 2 points after securing pole position as well. We're all set, we're all poised. This is going to be absolutely incredible, and hopefully nothing but as well as they watch. Well, our championship leader wants everyone to get on with it. They're a bit too slow for his pace right now on this formation lap, but Note's doing his job properly. Jaden is like, just get on with it, stop wasting time. We want to go sprinting, which is what all the drivers want to do, which is why we are here. There is no other place I would want to be at this specific moment on the 19th of October at 11:02 in the UK as we get set for Formula 2 action around this circuit. And what a race facility it is as well. Final cars are into position. It is time for Formula 2 to go racing in Shanghai as we get ready then In a few moments time, we're going to get the green flag at the back. Formula 2 in China is 5 lights away. F2 is go in Shanghai with a jump start. A jump start for Logo, who takes the lead, but that is going to be a drive to penalty immediately with 3 wide in the background as well, and that's Bella getting to the inside line. Bella trying to go through, and it is going to be Bella who's off the road. Can she keep Jaden behind? Jaden's going to try and go the long way around, but I think Bella's got the position for the moment as they continue to attack their way through around this circuit on the opening tour of this race. And Bella right now still trying to defend from Jaden, who's trying to come back immediately down to the braking zone of turn number 6. And that is a different racing line by Jaden, who stands on the power. Jaden trying to go through. Can he do it now? It is so close. And well, last time out as well in Baku in Formula 1, it was a defense from Bella on Jaden. So don't think Jaden's going to be too much interested in these sort of battles. He's going to the outside line though, as he tries to complete a last to first. Jaden round the outside, and Jaden gets through. Bella cuts the corner to basically keep the position, and Jaden's going to try go the long way round, and Jaden is going to not have the position. Well, this one will definitely go down to the steward room. Bella cutting the corner there to maintain the position, but here we go. This is for the race lead. Logo needs to pit to serve the drive through. Note has a look to the inside, tries to get through, but the Prime is working together at this stage. It could open the door for Harrison possibly if these two continue like this. Logo dives in to serve the drive-through. Over to you, Note and Harrison, as they battle for the lead. Here is Jaden. He's got past Bella. So Bella's been passing. Jaden finally able to go through. Jaden was able to overtake Bella. So Jaden has been able to overtake Bella on the opening lap of the race. Logo is pit. And that is going to promote Jaden up 2 places to P3 in the race. As he makes his way through, but we're watching the battle for the lead. This is the exciting part of the contest right now. Harrison chasing Note, and remember, these two can't afford to take points off each other. If they do that, if they take points off each other, then it means that they both don't gain on Jaden, but they both want to win the F2 championship. Right now, they both want to win in Shanghai. They both want to take the sprint. The lights were on for a very long time. So, not the situation that Logo wanted to be in, letting the clutch go a bit too early and drive-throughing it, getting past. But he was able to get past Note, of course, then off the line. And we're about to get a 3-way battle for the win. There you go. You can see Jaden closing in the background. Well, Note, who didn't do much of qualifying. Harrison, who was the fastest driver in qualifying. Jaden, who we didn't see at all yesterday, in contention for victory today. And this well could be the sprint of the season. My word, was that late on the brakes for Sir Harrison McLaren. You can see that he's determined. And they were having a conversation yesterday about how the only thing Harrison really has to do now is, well, really just win Formula 2. That's the only thing. He's really completing PRL. He's doing everything he can in PRL to get absolutely every title. So this is what's left. Winning this championship. Jaden wants to win this championship before he retires from racing as the championship winner. This is incredible to watch. This is right on the edge. Jaden's arriving on the scene as well. Into the braking zone. Getting back on the power. Jaden is going to try and contend. As we take a look at the ART driver, as he makes his way through. Now we look to Note, who still is ahead of Harrison, who's gonna need to come up with something here to contend with. Note, as these two are debating the lead. They're also debating second place in the championship as well. So, lots on the line for these drivers. To this stage, down to the braking zone we go. Here is Jaden, rotating the car through, waiting for his opportunity to come. It's a sprint, remember? So the question is, will the opportunity come? Is he going to be able to get through? Sir Harrison McLaren, I think, is the perfect driver to watch at this stage. He's got a car ahead, he's got a car behind. I think we zoom in a bit too much with Sir Harrison McLaren as we watch him make his way through. Look at this! Well, it's basically Le Mans from... It's basically nearly what happened at Le Mans last time out. This time around, though, no penalties as of yet for anyone. It is 10 as usual for the drivers. Jaden's got 4, so he's got to be careful. The drivers get away though with sneaky corner cuts around this circuit. You just got to learn where they are. Which Jaden has driven around this circuit, but at the same time you need to refresh your memory. There's so many circuits. There's so much things in motor racing. Down to the braking zone we go. Logo is in 4th. Bell is in 5th. We've been basically just focused on this battle for the lead for all of it so far. There's a chance for Jaden to take second now, as he makes his way down the straight. Are we about to get a change in second position? How brave is Jaden feeling when we get on the brakes? A long straight leading to a hard braking zone. He can't get it done. And was that a bit of a moment? Was that a bit of a moment for our race leader? Note, trying to survive. Harrison getting to the inside line. We're side by side for the lead in Shanghai. And Note maintains the lead. Note maintains the lead. It seemed like it wasn't a good exit out of the penultimate corner on their circuit. And now in the final corner to turn number 1, it is Note having to defend from Sir Harrison McLaren. Has he gone deep? He has gone deep. Jaden goes through. There's a bit of contact between the two of them. They are all over the road on the exit, and somehow they are in the same order that they went on to this lap. Note, Harrison, Jaden putting on a show in Shanghai. Incredible scenes as we are going to quickly just rejoin the game. I might switch to another version of Roblox. Seems like this one always provides lag in racing for me. I don't know why, while spectating racing. So yeah, that's something that I'm going to try do. And something that I'm going to try organize. To see if we can get that. As well, battle for the lead does continue though. This time the lap stop hasn't come on our screen, so we're going to try rejoin again. And hopefully that, this time, will make it all work. As we come out of the final corner then. And Harrison McLaren still contending with Note. There we go. Now it's updated for us on our screen. Perfect stuff. Here is Jaden. He's directly in behind. It's great to see a three-way battle for the win though. In FIA Formula 2. It's exactly what I was talking to Jaden about. How we could find ourselves with a three-way battle for the win. And everyone's in a train and no one can overtake. Oh my god, it is turning into one of those F2 races where it's really exciting, it's competitive and it's on the edge. This is what we love about this championship. The single greatest one-make championship on the planet. That's what it's named, that's what it's called. FIA Formula 2. Everyone battling in equal machinery. Shows adapting skills from going from an F1 car to an F2. Shows your talent as well. And just gives everyone a bit of fun, equal racing on a weekend. Most weeks that F1 run. Great to have this alongside. Of course, soon we're going to have the 1 hour 30 of USA during the, of course, US Grand Prix weekend for PRL. As Harrison goes past the rat, he is deep into the corner. Does it open the door for Jaden? And Harrison rejoins the road just ahead of Jaden. Goodness me. Good exit for Jaden. Can he contend for second place when we go down to the first turn? Can he contend there for that position? Into the first turn we go. Jaden trying an alternative different racing line. That one don't think will work for him. It won't. Oh, Harrison spins! Harrison touches the gravel and spins round! After lots of mistakes in qualifying yesterday, we see a mistake in the race for the man who was running in second place. Harrison spins and he drops down to P3 after a dramatic moment for the man second in the championship. And well, we mentioned, would anyone touch the gravel? Would anyone make a major mistake? There is your answer. And Harrison now will need something major to happen to fight back. We did say how costly the gravel is around this circuit. It is something that the drivers don't experience all the way through. And now, it's Jaden versus Note to take the victory. With Harrison now hoping that these two make contact, where there is basically every chance that they could. And here we go, look at the traction! Jaden's got out of the corner! He's alongside! Can he take the lead into the final corner? That would have been outrageous, but he is so close now! It is game on in Shanghai for the victory, but can Note hang on? He's hanged on for the whole race so far. Harrison now has made a mistake and spun, and it means that Jaden is now the one on the attack, who's trying to go the long way around on the exit. And he can't do it at this stage. And Note said he's going to try to defend for his life. If these two battle, Harrison still could close in. Remember, these two could still make a mistake. Harrison had the experience in this car yesterday. These two are gonna... Jaden's gonna get desperate with every lap that runs. Note is gonna be feeling the pressure now, even more that he's got Jaden. The man who's won 8 races, trying to make it 9 today. So Harrison still got every single chance of this if something goes wrong for these two. And Note is at 7 corner cuts as well. That's another thing. If these two don't behave themselves with the corner cuts, anything can happen and we could find ourselves with Le Mans 2.0. This could be one of the greatest comebacks if Harrison's able to win this race after that major mistake. In this championship, you just never give up. He's gonna need to regain confidence, that's one thing though. He's gonna need to regain confidence. Here we go. Down to the braking zone between Jaden and Note. So many times on the outside line, we do see. Oh, off the road, that's a mistake! That's a mistake for Note, and it propels Jaden to the lead! Jaden takes the lead, and that is going now to be Jaden doing a last to first. A mistake from Note means that Jaden takes the lead on lap number 10. As well, and we might need at the same time, unfortunately. Oh, there's another mistake. Off, Note spinning. Note has lost it, and after a mistake that cost him the lead, now loses second place. And that is absolutely unbelievable. A mistake for Harrison, a mistake for Note, Goodness me. Formula 2 continues to deliver. And now Jaden's got to keep it in a straight line. Jaden's got to keep it in a straight line or he could find the same fate. Oh, Jaden's lost it! Jaden's into the barrier! Jaden loses the car! He spins off! Oh, I don't believe it! It's gone wild in FIA Formula 2! Does it give Harrison another chance? There is the Prima! There is the Prima! Harrison's back in contention again! Oh my word! What are we seeing in Shanghai? A mistake for Harrison costing him second. A mistake from Note costing him the lead. Then a major mistake costing him second. Jaden, he's not lost the lead, but he's made a major mistake to bring the gap back down. And it's a three-way battle for the win again. Oh my word, this championship. Oh, is that another mistake for Harrison? He was too eager on the throttle, and now all the mistakes are happening. Note dives down the inside of the final corner on this circuit, and Harrison stays ahead. It's still a 3.1 second gap. 3.3 I should say. But we've already seen one mistake for Jaden. If he makes another one, it could be game on once more in this championship. Oh my word. Have we ever seen something like this? F2's nearly done it all this season. We've had a driver win, having not led a second. We've seen all three battling for the win make a mistake. And they're drifting even more now. This is absolutely incredible stuff. But now a mistake for any of these three will really punish them. That scary gravel they all make their way through. And note, to the inside line. That was all four wheels off the road, but he's got through on Harrison. And he'll give the place back. There we go. He gives the place back to Harrison. This championship continues to deliver this season. Oh my word, I don't think I've ever... I literally went speechless. I couldn't get words out when Note made the... Note made the mistake. The second major one. It's just been one of those FIA Formula 2 races. And Logo is closed in. Where's Logo in this? He's somewhere behind. Screw 3 car, make it a 4 car. There he is. He's in the battle as well. Goodness me, where has he come from? That's another thing. I didn't even know he was in contention. There we go. He's in the background. And... Jaden just needs to try and bring home the car, but the gap has reduced from the last lap. Can Harrison do it? Can he take the win in the final stages? Note, sliding, Note, has he made a mistake? He spun it again! I don't believe it! Note spins round the car! Another mistake for the Trident driver, and the Prima driver's here to capitalise! And Logo, who wasn't in contention all the way through, is up to the rostrum! Logo improves to the final spot on the podium for the moment! Jaden just trying to bring it home now, in a race of mistakes, in a race of people cracking under pressure. And I Note has to try his best to take the final spot on the podium away. Well, can we breathe? Harrison trying everything he can. 2 laps to go after this one. Will there be another mistake by Jaden, which opens the door? Oh my god, tomorrow's feature race is going to be very interesting, even with Powell there. We've got a battle for the lead, we've got a battle for third, 2 separate battles in China, in the sprint race at the end. As we take a look at Jaden round the final corner to begin the penultimate lap of the sprint. A penultimate lap where they're all just trying to bring it home at the end. Can they bring it home? 1.9 second. Can Harrison go a step further and close the gap in? And it seems like that Jaden was all over the road. He was trying to get the power down. And did that allow Harrison to close in is the question. There cannot be any mistakes for these two. There really cannot. This is the battle for third. Is Note feeling brave to go for a dive bomb? Both of them drift, but off in the gravel. Note. He keeps it going. He recovered that one. He recovered that one well. But this battle for third, that will go down all the way to the end. This is the battle for the win that's going down all the way to the end. Jaden hanging on for the moment. Formula 2 is seriously delivering us with a race to remember. And look how close Harrison is. Look at this. And we're battling for third. Another mistake for Note, who goes off the road. And as that cost him a chance at P3, he'll need to recover it all on the last lap. Back to the battle for the win. Well, we need Alex Jakes' PLC back. Right now, we've got two battles to be decided on the last lap in Shanghai. Jaden turns in. Harrison drifts. Baku, Leclerc, Piastri style there. This is absolutely wild for Formula 2. On to the final lap of the sprint in Shanghai. Can Harrison do anything at the end? Here's Note. Is that slow for the Trident drive? He's recovering back up to speed. Logo's much more further up ahead. Harrison trying to close in. Trying to do all he can. He's so close to dropping it into the gravel as well on the exit. He is pushing this car to places it shouldn't really go. He is doing all he can. He's dipping a tire into the gravel. That is how desperate he is to take victory in Shanghai right now. Only really a mistake can cost them. Here's Logo. Here's Note. Note will need to go wild at the end to take the final spot on the podium. He will get a penalty applied, but he'll... Actually, wait. Logo's one corner cut off a penalty, though. Hold on. So if Logo gets a penalty, then it could still go in Note's favour. So Note's got to get through on the circuit. It is vital for Note to get through. Well, we'll work all of that out after this. Look at how close Harrison is once again. Is Harrison going to go for it at the end? This is for victory in Shanghai. In the sprint, can Harrison take the lead? Can he take the win on the last lap of this contest? Can he go for it late on the brakes? How brave is he feeling at the end? One more corner to go. Is Harrison feeling brave? Harrison goes for it. He doesn't make the corner though. He's one wide. He's off the road. And that could cost him second. Harrison with a mistake at the end. He went all in to take victory. But it won't be his day. Jaden round the final corner to win 9 races in a single season. Jaden wins the sprint in Shanghai. A big moment at the end. A dramatic moment at the end. But it won't cost Harrison at all. It was second anyway. It's second at the flag. In third position, it is a double podium for Prima after multiple mistakes from Note in that race, who sees the flag first. Sees the flag fourth, I should say, in P4. Goodness me. Formula 2's double header has started off in style. I absolutely respect Harrison's effort. That was absolutely brilliant at the end. I mean, there was, when he stopped, I did think that he might lose second even. But no, didn't. That's how far Logo Note was, so went all in. If he had got it slowed down, if it would have worked. It was always going to be something outrageous. We're going to get to hear from someone who's just taken his 9th victory of this F2 season. So we'll go up to the second, yeah, we'll definitely fly over to the fly on the lift. We'll get to speak with Harrison as well, I believe. Note, in P4, of course, he'll be very... So we're going to go to the second floor. We'll wait for Harrison and Jaden. So yeah, Note's of course got a penalty already. But it was a question of would Logo also get a penalty? That was absolutely wild. Tomorrow's feature race with Pal there as well. Pal, Jaden, Harrison, Note. Four-way fight for the win? Possibly? Bring it on. Well, let's see. Can we hear from Jaden or Harrison? We're waiting for them to come to the second floor. On the lift. Harrison's still doing circles and enjoying himself. We'll still focus on him coming to the to the second floor. Once he brings the car in, first of all. Logo's there as well. This is the time where you can start having some fun with the rats. Hopefully last time we tried filling the lift with rats. I think we could maybe throw a camera in there, send some rats down to the first floor after. Well, the top three bring their cars into, or the third bring their cars into position, not our winner. And we'll wait for them to come up to the second floor. As well. Bella unfortunately not able to finish this race due to her laptop dying. Believe we're getting. Oh well, someone doesn't use the lift. There we go. Someone decides to use admin. Okay, well let's speak to Harrison McLaren first. Well, Harrison, close, but unfortunately a bit too far in this race. That attempt at the end, as Jaden's gonna set up the rats as well. Yeah, Jaden, bring the rats here. Bring the rats here to this floor, and then we can maybe try send them down a floor or something wild. While I speak with Harrison though. Harrison, great attempt though, right at the end. That was absolutely brilliant though, and you were in contention all the way through.
Yeah, I had to go for in the last lap. It was all or nothing, and I mean, turned out to nearly be nothing. Quite scary. But yeah, I think that whole race probably could have been played out a bit smarter from Note in the lead, because there were some quite costly moments where I was behind him and Jay was catching up, and then I mean, all led to it. Everyone was making mistakes anyway in the end. But yeah, pretty good race.
So, well, can you explain the one major mistake that you had as well? So, how affecting do you think that was in your race?
Well, I don't think there was more of a mistake. Note was going a bit slow in front of me, and I was a bit worried I was going to hit him, at least on my screen. I don't know how it looked on his screen. So I quickly dodged to the right, and then all led to just going into gravel and spinning around. And it was quite costly, but everyone else won, so.
Yeah. Well, how was the last few laps? Can you explain how the last few laps were when you were closing in on Jaden, but the gap was still a bit?
I mean, he was really struggling in that final long right-hander before the long straight compared to me. So I was gaining all my time there. And then on the last lap, so I was really close, and I just had to go for it.
Absolutely brilliant as well, and utilized all your corner cuts to the max that you can. Brilliant stuff. So, thank you very much, Sir Harrison McLaren. I think Jaden is still dealing with rats. Over there, we've now got Logo, who joins us now. Up here, so, well, Logo, pretty quiet race, till Note made lots of mistakes, and you were able to get the final spot on the podium. Jaden's still dealing with rats. Over there. And we've got a F2 investigation going on now. Seems like Logo's under investigation for by Notes put out a video of saying that Logo hit him. So let's take a look at this, and we can actually get you a replay of it on air. That would be brilliant. While Jaden deals with rats. Don't think we're unfortunately able to hear Logo. I mean, that isn't really major at all. We had that between Harrison and Jaden at one point, where there was a little touch. It was a little touch, but didn't mean anything, did it? So as I just quickly download the video so we can get it on air for you. What is going on with Jaden? He's up to something, I can tell. Let's see. Where is he? Oh my god. Does everyone want to have a walk down here? Yeah, let's walk down here. And then I want to... Let's interview Jaden with the rats over there. Why can I not hear any noise now? Oh, here they are. Well, this is what Sir Harrison McLaren wanted. Don't think admin's gonna work with how laggy the game is, of course. There we go. I'll bring Logo as well. With all the rats, which of course they had to go past some of them on the circuit. And let's have an interview with Jaden then with the rats. Right, Jaden, would you like to give an interview as we have the rats in the background? So, how was that? Yeah, so how was that race for you then?
Yeah, it was a good race overall. I was struggling at the end. I wanted to, with the rear tires mostly. I didn't want to spin and stuff with the racing lines. I was taken, and yeah, overall it was a good race. Ninth win. Yeah.
Rat is trying to bite my foot right now. But yeah. Can you then explain that last lap? It seemed like, as Harrison described, you really were. Harrison was better before we headed onto the straight. What did you think on the last lap? Did you think that he was gonna send it? What do you think was gonna play out before it happened?
But the gap was close. I knew he was gonna send it, and I also knew that, like, because he was gonna send it, I was braking late, like him. He was gonna brake later, so he would have gone wide. So I was like, I wasn't really worried. I wasn't under pressure or anything. I just let him dive on. Yeah.
What about the... okay, what about the two mistakes that you had? Sorry, the one mistake that you had, the major one. What about the major mistake that you had?
I have no idea. I just drove onto the gravel. I thought that if he hadn't turned or anything, then I guess that question is answered.
Okay. Well, final question from me. You had an interesting battle with Bella at the start, and of course you battled with her in Baku as well. So what is it that doesn't allow you to overtake easily on the circuit?
Her lagging a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then yes, mainly her lagging a lot. She just moves all around the world and everything. And
Yep.
yeah, it's just annoying.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Jaden. Of course, you will be commentating Formula 1 later on with me, the F1 Sprint. So really exciting for that one as you switch driver role to a... Well, you continue being a driver with F1 qualifying, which there's no pile, so I'll need to set a time. I think I'll do 1 PM. I'll just tell drivers to do it at 1 PM for F1 with qualifying there. So... You'll have more driving to do, and then after that you will be to the commentary boxes. You do Oliver Behrman as well with switching roles as well. Now, with the rats in picture, that is where we're going to end it off for the single greatest one-make championship on earth from Saturday Sprint Day. We will see you tomorrow, where the big points are up for grabs when FIA Formula 2 returns. Love.